Hi guys, it's me again, Ruowen Huang. Before I begin, let me first introduce myself. My name is Ruowen Huang. I'm author, spirit coach, and also a psychic. I'm trying to rush all the take care of your body series. Otherwise, I no longer know what I am or who I am. But anyway, before I start, let me do clarification again. I'm not a doctor, not planning to be one either. So whenever you are sick, please do go to the doctors. A psychic should never be your first go-to when you are sick, okay? But as you guys all know, I truly believe that true health come from soul, body, and mind. So why the expert are taking care of your body, I am trying to take care of your soul. So that's why I'm here to share my personal opinion. Remember, I only speak for myself. I don't speak for all psychics. What I share with you is simply my personal opinion. It's not a professional answer. Get it? So if it does help you, great. If it doesn't help you, I'm sorry. So anyway, today, in this very particular episode, I would like to share with you intestine. I am the victim of the intestine problem. So I have a lot to share with you all. So since we're talking about every organ kind of reflect, certain emotion that you have, you would like to know what does the intestine do. As I say, other than the essential organ that we have mentioned already earlier, there are a lot of organ that we have. It simply help you taking in or digesting things that you've been receiving from outside your body. So such as we mentioned earlier, stomach would be handling your stress. Intestine, if you would like to know what intestine do, let me sum it up in a very unprofessional psychic way. It help you break down your shit. It help you break down your shit. But I'm pretty sure doctor will have better explanation than I do. So since our body is simply the reflection of what our soul command, in this case, since our intestine is breaking down our shit, what really our soul is doing, what is our soul doing? My intestine is never working properly. What's wrong with me? It's not what's wrong with you, mind you. What is wrong with your soul? Your soul is obviously commanding your body to react certain way, or simply your body is reflection of what your soul command. This is the time you are thinking, okay, my intestine seems to have problem all the time, and I really don't know what the problem is. In this very particular case, your intestine is actually helping you breaking down your old stuff. Old stuff. You would like to know what is old stuff. I have a question. What is old stuff? Old stuff is, you would know people tend to hang on to their shit. They tend to hang on to the pain, the experience from the past memory, the past, suffering, they never find a way to let it go. In this case, your intestine will most likely have the problem. They will hang on to it. They will clinging on to it because all those things, they never find out a way to let it go. They never find out a way to release themselves from that victimized situation. So in this case, you realize they tend to keep the shit to the, it's really not a proper word, but I really don't know what other way. Excuse my ESL skill, so I'm trying the best I can. So if you realize that people who tend to cling onto their pain from the past, tend to cling onto the memory they have as a childhood, tend to hang on to the relationship that they broke up years ago, then most likely their intestine would have some problem. In this case, what would they do? They might experiencing similar pain as bloating, or they might experience the pain continuously accumulate, when it turn into cancer, most likely it's because they have been accumulate certain pain, or they have been accumulate, whether they talk about it or they don't talk about it, it's because they have been accumulate that pain for a long time, and that pain will never find a way out. Therefore, it being accumulate into a tumor. And as I say, if things turn into tumor, most likely it's been years of accumulation. It's not just 1 day, 2 days. Otherwise, you will most likely just have some diarrhea or constipation. It depending on the reaction of it is simply how you deal with pain. If you deal with your old stuff, like some people would just handle, constantly got feed of the old stuff, constantly got feeling with the pain of that, then to a point like their body or their soul can no longer handle it. Like, I cannot take this anymore. This is way too much for me. Then you might realize that they would tend to go to the washroom all the time, or they would have diarrhea, or etc. But then if people who have constipation, which is the other side of it, is probably because they are taking in, they constantly believing I'm tough enough, I'm strong enough, I can take all the pain, giving on to me. But, when you break it down to the truth is we all hang on to our shit to a certain degree. So, but if it's not a problem, great. But if it is a problem, or it is a problem that you are aware of, then I would suggest you to start looking to your pain. What it is that you hang on to, what kind of pain from the past that you still cannot let it go. You cannot release it. You cannot let it go. There's so many ways you can release it. But, in this very particular case, I would actually recommend psychiatrists. Talk to a professional psychiatrist, because they can do wonder, because what you really want to do is find a solution for this. Why am I still hanging on to this relationship? Why am I still hanging on to a trauma? Why am I still hanging on to this? What it is I'm supposed to learn from it? What it is that I'm supposed to grow from it? Like, what can I do? How can I set my life in the future so I can help myself move forward? So, in this very particular case, I would say psychiatrist is actually great source like any of you can go to. Or, it doesn't have to be any psychiatrist, anything, any method that you find out can help you release those pain that you're clinging onto will also be a good direction of it. Of course, there are so many ways, as when it comes to body, people recommend you to drink some water, flush it all out, drink more vegetable, flush it all out. But as I say, to me, I have tried just about everything, but I did realize the moment I'm clinging onto my old shit, my shit ain't coming out. Doesn't matter what I'm trying. So my suggestion to you all is, if you are suffering from any intestine problem, and then you would like to take care of your soul in this regard, understand your intestine tie in very closely to your old stuff. And old stuff is not just old stuff. Most likely it's the old stuff that create you the pain. It let you hang on to something that you still couldn't let go, even though your life may seemly wonderful, it's great, you have someone you love, but yet that pain never got resolved. I would say in this case, find a way to resolve it. Find a way to find peace with it. Figure out a way. If you had to voice it out, if you ever realize this pain I never share with anyone, there's this pain I never talk about in the public, maybe this is a time for you to start sharing, start to let it go. Because once you start releasing all those pain, like you've been hanging on so much, you also give your intestine a break. So, at the end of the day, I hope you guys are healthy. Any professional there is that can help you, do seek for help. If you are aware that you need some help, do seek for help. And then do respect all profession. There are a lot of wonderful doctors. There are a lot of wonderful psychiatrists that you can seek to. Me sharing my humble opinion hopefully will help you to start being aware what's wrong with my body, what can I do to help it get better. Start looking to the problem, start cleaning out. It will always be wonderful first step for you all. So again, if you like what I'm doing, you can always join me live on Facebook or go to subscribe my YouTube channel or my website at ruowen.com. Till then, next time. Bye now.